Just a quick introduction to this video, guys. The footage that you see here was taken from an SD card that we thought had disappeared. It was actually in the lining of the camera bag, so it's quite old footage. It's from June 2021, and it features two other captains. It's taken in Syracuse while we were technically still in quarantine, having just returned from Tunisia and sailed across the Mediterranean back to Sicily before going on to Greece. Enjoy the video. I'll see you at the end.
I'm just here to like be that annoying voice in the background.
Now all we've got to do is grease that bearing, put that back in there, lock it up. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
I am Steve. What happens is, a wise man actually once told me, if you're ever struggling to get a bolt in or a screw in or something, right, you just turn it, right, and you hear clicks, right, and then that's your thread.
Who told you that?
Some very, very intelligent engineer that I know.
Really, Bill Rouse, is it?
Yeah.
Made a book of pretty much every part of this boat.
It's now a book now. You don't get the book anymore. You get the online.
Oh, okay.
So you got to just join the school, and you get a key for the year and whatever.
So there we go. That's what we're pulling apart right now. We pulled this motor apart on the mast, and here's all the internals of it.
You have to tap it on with the other.
So Sailing Dust has a broken seized bearing on one of his his furling motor in the mast, and really we've been talking about discussing it, and the boys have been here trying to put it all back together and pull it apart and stuff, but let's just be honest, we really didn't want it at here. I'm just here to like be that annoying voice in the background. But the bearing, essentially water got in there and it seized this tapered bearing onto the shaft, and everything went well. We've been pulling it apart and cleaning things up, and just one bit at a time, but we just couldn't get that bearing out, and it's taken us what, like a few hours here and there or a few days to get the bearing off.
Yeah.
And then Steve,
lot of WD-40, a lot of heating up,
yeah, a lot of fire,
a lot of swear words.
Anyway, here's the new bearing. Was it €1,300 for a new motor? And how much is that bearing?
€20, 23 euro.
Yeah, right.
Just a big taper bearing, just a wheel bearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But luckily, Steve found an exploded drawing, so managed to get it off. Now all we've got to do is grease that bearing, put that back in there, lock it up. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Don't lose
And that's the problem of working at anchorage, isn't it?
Oh God.
Everything.
You want to see the next thing I've got to get Ryan to do.
Oh, is that?
Makes sense.
That's it.
It's a horrible feeling with the back.
Right,
Yeah.
we need to grease all this lot up now.
Right.
World cruising is repairing expensive things in exotic places.
It's tight.
Yeah. And here we are.
I am Steve.
Yeah. And that one. And that one.
What happens is, a wise man actually once told me, if you're ever struggling to get a bolt in or a screw in or something, right, you just turn it, right, and you hear clicks, right, and then that's your thread.
Who told you that?
Some very, very intelligent engineer that I know that I've come across, who's helped us one or two. sometimes, but
it works best on plastic, because if you've got a plastic with a self-tapping screw in, you know,
yeah,
if you keep going, what happens is you cut another thread.
yeah,
Whereas if you turn the screw anti-clockwise until it clicks and then do it up, you know you're going back in the same place.
yeah, yeah. So tips like this, watch SB Impavidus.
You're too kind, mate. Let's see.
And then join him on Patreon.
Oh, look at that.
And buy him a coffee.
Look at that. That is smoother than a fur-lined codpiece.
Let's have a look. Come on, let's see the sex.
So to be
Ooh, mama.
So we just got to finish packing that with grease in there, and then we'll put some at the other end of that seal.
So next we're going to see Ant pack some grease.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pack some grease into the hole. Can't put that one on YouTube.
Oh yeah. It's swollen up. I remember how tight. You remember how tight it was coming off?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's.
We could cool it down.
I think it's just swollen with. Is that in?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ant's just going to get a little tapping bit and another grub screw, because the old grub screw, where is it? Hey, where'd it go? You got it there? Alright, we probably already thrown it away.
Oh, where's it gone?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
So the old grub screw was really hard to get out, and it's completely rounded, so took us a while to get it out. So I'm going to re-tap that and put a 6mm grub screw in it. A little bit stronger, a little bit better. So Ant's just going to go get his tools. What do you have to say to Ant while he's gone?
The man's a star, isn't he? We have to admit, he's a walking genius.
He is.
And without him, yeah. Now I understand why everyone wants a buddy boat with him.
Yeah. I think I'm now going to go to Greece. Where are you going for winter, Ant?
That's a secret.
Yeah. Turkey.
You have to actually subscribe to his
Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to come
website
back from the football and they've gone.
to learn where he's going.
Yeah. No, I'll track him on the old, what was it?
AIS.
The Garmin inReach.
Hasn't David got AIS?
Yeah.
So what have we done there, Ryan?
What's that?
What did we do?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Well, I just sat and watched. No. So this old screw was a piece of crap. So we've actually drilled out and re-tapped a M6 grub screw.
Grub screw.
Yeah.
Because the old grub screw's M5 and an M6 is about 40% stronger. And we've put Tefgel on there. Bimetallic corrosion.
Yeah.
It's the word.
So basically you have Duralec and you have Tefgel. Both the same.
Yeah.
Tefgel.
Jing 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 jing.
That's where you got the monkey, yeah?
It's a monkey hanger.
A monkey hanger.
There you go, we're done, huh? €1,200 richer. 1,280 euro richer. 1,200.
And the rest.
Yeah. I think you owe Ant a beer now.
More than one.
No, don't. I guess we'll start getting too greedy on us.
More than one, which is two.
Yeah. If you play your cards right, you might get 3 Ant.
Don't know if I can handle 3.
This was the broken rubber seal that went on top, and we just cut a new one. Simple as that, eh?
Perfect. That just stops the foil bashing on there.
So it dampens the sound, I guess.
Yeah.
Bit of rubber that we found on my boat.
throw that in there with my stuff.
What do we do?
I had this foil out.
So we released this one.
Yeah.
That one was already on there.
No, there's nothing on there now. I've only got this one on there.
Right, so you need to, no, you've got this one pulling it up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that one, yeah.
So if you take your towel out,
That made a lot of difference.
that's got uplift on it. So this can come off of here. So Amel owners, that's the way to do it. Lift the sail up with a soft shackle there. Keep the tension on, that stops it dropping down. You don't need to take the sail off.
Using the
What halyard is that you use?
That's for my poles.
Pole halyard.
So I suppose.
And then we put this extra bolt through here with a second line on it just for security. Put some uplift on that. And
Pulls the foil up, eh?
yeah, and then if you can grab the other end of that, Steve, that nut. Right, hang on, I've got a 13mm here.
Didn't I bring the socket? Oh, it's not fair. We can't work with her sitting on the back of that boat. So what basically happened was we couldn't get the sail back in. Motor kept tripping, so we found out that once we dropped the motor, tried to do it by hand, even by hand, it was extremely difficult. Eventually we managed to get the sail in, not all the way, but most of the way. Took the furling motor off, found that the taper bearing was seized solid. So we replaced the seized taper bearings, all the other bearings and everything, and now we're going to put it back. So, on each side actually.
That was easier, wasn't it? Bit of tape holding them in.
No, just got to get these two in. Get these rubbers in.
Now I need some holy music. So boys, do you want a beer? I gotta get you a beer. I get you 3.
Do those up in a sec, they're finger tight. And then that one's rotating, that will line up there. Now you can take your tension off. Yes. Right, winch handle. Now we're cooking. Nylon, stainless nylon nut. Yeah, right, we'll pinch them up in a minute.
We must have jacked it up when we
I think if I remember rightly we did, because we were worried about the foil coming down.
Yeah.
Put more tension on the.
Okay, that halyard can come off now. Right, before we run the motor.
Oh, you've got to put the string through everything.
Yeah. Once that's lashed down, before we connect the motor, I'd suggest we pull this out with this line and manually with the gearbox, Steve.
Yeah.
So that we're not putting any strain on the motor, you know, in case it is jammed. Okay. Now you want to hold the other side, right? Always tighten the nut, not the bolt.
oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. I'll get that one in. Yeah. Okay. So we're all back together, eh?
All back together. Just got to put the motor on, but we're going to pull the sail out first and manually use the gearbox so that if it is jammed in there, we don't strain the motor. Mr. Steve on the electronics. Watch your hands here. Ready? Yeah, go. Okay. Go. Go. Okay. Hold it, hold it. Okay, now you need to tighten your halyard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? Because you've got no tension in the
Pop up there.
Right, give me the
winch handle.
Bless me.
Gesundheit.
So it's got to go. So your motor goes like this. Yeah.
Well, because the cables.
No.
Oh, it's good. The motor's going towards you.
No, that's my problem. That's my problem.
So we just got to make sure we put these black things on the right way so that the holes line up on here. Good one, Ant.
Me?
The only thing you didn't do. Hey?
I wasn't even here. It wasn't me.
We try to give a helping hand and we mess it up, hey Steve?
Well, actually, I was testing it, Ryan, because I thought I'm going to put this on. Ryan must know which way it goes.
Alright, so we got the gearbox in, we've got the sail in, we've got the tension on the halyard right. Now it's just putting the motor in the other gearbox. Well, that's actually the motor, isn't it? It's
That's
like
the motor. It's the gearbox.
What's that one? Another gearbox.
Okay.
That's the manual gearbox.
Right.
How easy was that?
So basically we've just put it in manually for now because we turned these 9 degrees the wrong way.
No,
So
45 degrees out.
Oh, 45, oh, we're still 45 degrees out, so we would just quickly change it, but the London, I was gonna say London, England's in the Euro 2020 final, so
Yeah, we're getting ready.
we're going to the pub. We're going to the pub to watch the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks very much, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
So a big thank you to Steve and Tracy on their Amel 53 Dusk. They're actually only about 60 miles from us at the moment, just down the coast away. I think they've popped back to the UK for a couple of weeks, but thanks to them for letting us film on the boat. And of course Ryan, what can you say about Ryan? He's just, every time I see the guy, he cracks me up. He really does. And their videos are the same. You know, if you haven't already subscribed to Sailing Sunday, the link is down here in the description. Just click on the link and go and watch their videos, because well, Brittany, hats off to you, keeping him under control. So guys, that was quite an old piece of video, and we found it by accident. We thought it was lost. It's not super descriptive or anything, but it's, you know, it just shows you what you can do even on an Amel, with just a little basic understanding of engineering and the will to do it, and not being frightened to commit to doing something. Look, I keep saying to people, you can't make it any worse, it's already broken. So Steve's motor and gearbox, you know, the new one was going to be €1,300 with a little bit of commitment and a little bit of help from me. It didn't need that much help really, to be honest, and €20 on a Peugeot 405 wheel bearing, I think it was. You know, he was able to repair that and put it all back together, and it works fine, and it's been working fine since. So the book that you saw that Steve was following is part of the Amel owners group, I believe. As one of the guys there knows Amel's inside out, and he produces this book for a small fee, and what I saw of the book, it was really well done. So hats off to him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell, which is down here somewhere, and share it with your friends. Give us a like, it helps to get the old algorithm up. You know, it's all about algorithms these days. Sail safe, guys. See you soon. Bye.